Let's take a look at how to use the normal assessment tools that you have available to you in Statdisk. I've opened up one of the, I think it's the male body data sets here. Let's take a look at the histogram for, let's just pick one, the HDL, column 5 here, and let's look at that histogram and see what it looks like. Let's plot it. And if we're asked to determine if that is roughly a normal distribution, I mean, we could sort of say that yes, that starts out low, goes high, and goes low again. So that roughly approximates a normal distribution. But if we want to use the normality assessment tools, what we can do is go up under Data, come down under Normality Assessment, and then tell it to evaluate column 5. And what that gives us is two options here to look at. What you have is your normal quantile plot, and if these dots roughly represent a straight line, and that green line tells you, then we could say yes, that our distribution is roughly normal. We also have the option up here in this Ryan-Joyner test. We have what is essentially a hypothesis test that we'll learn about later. But where it says fail to reject normality, that essentially says don't reject normality. So we could say we accept normality. We assume that it is roughly normal. So if it says fail to reject normality, then we can say yes, it's roughly normal. So what would it look like if it were not normal? Let's look at a contrasting example. I would say age is going to be not normal. So let's look at column 1. Let's look at a different example. So let's get something that's different. Okay, so see, here's what we would have, something that is not normal. See how we don't have a bell curve over that? And it says reject normality. And we don't have a straight line here in our normal quantile plot. So here we have this curvy line here. It's not at all straight. They don't lie on that straight line. And our histogram, well, that's clear that that's not roughly normal. But when we don't have a normal, it's going to tell us to reject normality. So that's how you can use your normality assessments with Statdisk, and you don't have to just use your bird's eye view of the histogram. You can check yourself with using these tools.